Well, the holidays are almost here, but it's not too late to make some plans to take the family somewhere fun. In fact, there are some last-minute holiday travel destinations that you may not have considered. We're going to help you with that now, though. We've got Christine Van Blockland here. She's the creator, executive producer, and host of Curious Traveler on PBS. Christine, thanks for spending some time with us here.
Thank you. It's my pleasure. Thank you for having me. This is exciting.
So, Christine, I imagine everyone's probably wondering why we have
what
bags
is this chaos?
and clothes
What is this
and all
chaos?
this stuff, right? Well, you have invited us to take part in a competition.
Yep.
We'll get to that in just a moment. But first, I know you have traveled all over the world. So where are some great places to go this year that people may not just think of like that, like London or
Yeah, absolutely,
Rome?
absolutely. So I am from Florida. I'm a Floridian, and I spent many beautiful, wonderful holidays here in Florida. But, you know, it's not too late to kind of think of a last-minute trip to do. So I have 3 top locations, and you may think, oh, my goodness, it's too far away. I can't do it on this, you know, short amount of notice. But you can, especially if you're thinking ahead towards New Year's.
Okay.
So here are my top 3.
Okay.
All right, the first one's going to sound a little crazy, but it's a good budget place if you want to go over to Europe. We've got Portugal, which I always say a lot of people have been to Spain, but for some reason they skip right over Portugal. It is about, now don't quote me here, it's about half the price to go and stay in.
And
all
there's
these
castles.
I mean, my goodness, look at that. So that's Lisbon, that was Pena Palace, there's Braga, there's Guimarães, and there's also, if you travel a little bit further, there is a little trail of 12 historic villages that are so small and all made out of stone from like the 12th century. One is so small they actually call it the Flintstones because you feel like I mean, it's amazing. It's amazing.
All right, so Portugal, and we have to keep
Portugal, and sorry, and the other one is England or the UK. And I always say this is a great trip for the first timer going overseas because it's the same language, and a lot of it you'll be familiar with. So, you know, you're going to see all these sites. If you have the time, you hop on a train, you head out west, you go to places like Stonehenge and Bath and Bristol. Last but not least, this one I really recommend. If you have the time, if you can hop on a plane, go on a cruise. And of course, here, of course, in Florida, a lot of us have gone on Caribbean cruises, but I say if you can manage to not spend your dollars on a theme park, I know I shouldn't say that, I love theme parks, for a year, you will have enough money to go on a cruise to the Mediterranean. You can go to Greece, you can go to Barcelona. That's my tip. Those are the big ones.
Those
Those are the big
sound
ones.
amazing.
Don't they amazing?
What about some places closer to home? You know, the Bay Area.
Not as expensive.
Yeah.
Not as expensive, not as expensive, and things that aren't as time consuming.
Right.
So maybe for some people the holidays are 2 weeks or even 3 weeks, or if you think about going on into the new year, I have some really great suggestions that are driving distance. So the first one, of course, our beloved Florida Keys and Key West. I actually like driving. Sometimes people think that's strange, but when you're,
I like driving.
When you're driving down the Keys, it's beautiful. And of course, the Florida Keys does the holidays in style. Who wouldn't want to be snorkeling on Christmas Day? I mean, come on. So of course, they have the Harbor Walk of Lights in Key West. They have the Holiday Historic Inn Tours, which I love. And of course, throughout the Keys, they've got different lighted boat parades. And of course, you've always got the Old Town Trolley holiday sites. For the next one, this is a bit of a drive, maybe from the Tampa Bay area, but Savannah. Beautiful
nice.
Savannah. And the good thing about Savannah as well is once you get there, you park the car and you leave it, and you can walk all around town. So there's Forsyth Park right there. They've got Savannah Holidays. They've got Christmas on the River, where they've got a lighted Christmas parade. They have Rockin' Around the Christmas Tree. They have a Savannah Christmas Market. And there at Forsyth Park on December 18th, they have Hanukkah at Forsyth Park,
So I'm
which
looking
is
at your
important.
notes. I'm sorry, I'm cheating, but this is one of my favorite places in Florida.
Yes. St. Augustine.
Yes.
St. Augustine. So again, I've traveled all across Europe. St. Augustine is so near and dear to my heart. Of course, they have their Nights of Lights again with 3 million lights, and you can see it on the Old Town Trolley tour or a Grinch tour. Anybody who gives me cookies on the tour, I am in. So St. Augustine
on the trolley tour too.
It's fantastic. I love things that go slow like that. We need to slow down a little bit.
They do Christmas great there in St. Augustine.
They
Love that
really
one too.
really do.
All right, so you're starting to host your own tours next year. Where are some locations you're taking your guests?
I would love to take everybody. England is what I said. Again, it's the easy first trip to do. You don't have to learn a new language. We take care of everything for you. And again, you hop on a train. You don't have to do any planning, because a lot of times, you know, here in the U.S., our train system isn't exactly like what you have over in Europe. It's easy and it's a breeze. It's a breeze. So that's my quick little invitation to everybody.
Oh, we may take you up on that.
Good.
So can we help you pack for this trip we're going on to England?
You recently had a flight, though, that you almost missed, which is kind of what gave you the idea for this.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
So what we're about to teach you would apply to anybody who maybe overslept, but my quick story is we were in Switzerland. My flight was supposed to be in the morning. I got a text that said, oh, no, it's pushed to the afternoon. I'm like, great. I slept in, I woke up, and all of a sudden, no, it's back to the morning.
Wow.
My crew had already left with our car. I'm like, I got to get a train. So that's how this madness began.
I'm going to tell you ahead of time, it gives me anxiety if I don't have a week to pack. I need a week.
Tell me about it.
I'm going to
tell me about it. So the good part about this is you're already at your hotel, so all you have to do is make sure you leave with everything that you came with.
Right.
That's all you have to do. So what I've chosen here is this doesn't look like the conventional, obviously, roll-on carry bag.
Right.
But I wanted people to know how we can fit. These are 6 outfits, 2 pairs of shoes each. You got workout clothes, you got your liquids, can all fit into this. And sometimes on those smaller planes, you know how they make you kind of, they take away your roller bag.
Right.
And we have to use these too?
Yes. So here's your challenge. You have to put all your liquids into,
Even my nail polish?
I know, I'm
My
so
pink
sorry.
nail polish.
You really have been looking in my closet. In fact, this is all women's clothing, isn't it?
It is, and I apologize for that. Next time, if you guys will have me back, I'll bring men's clothing for you. My apologies.
Okay. I can probably fit into some of this. We'll see.
I know, I thought about that too. He's going to make fun of like everything's like my size. So I wanted to show how much we can fit in there. So this one's for you. I don't know if we're ready to start. And then the other thing.
Let's do it.
Wait, I want to clear this up. So we're doing, we're trying to get, this is my half.
That's your half.
And we're trying to get all of this in 1 minute. 1 minute.
Does neatness count?
Neatness does not count.
Okay.
I will say though, even though this doesn't look very, you want to put your heavy stuff at the bottom, which is shoes.
Okay.
And because shoes are gross, let's be honest, and I shouldn't have them up here on the table, you want to wrap them in whatever you want. I honestly use grocery bags, but if you want to be fancy, you know, you can do that. So this part in the middle, that's up to you.
The producer says we need to start.
Okay, okay.
So, wait, the clock? The clock. Can we start the clock?
On your mark.
Yeah, good. 3, 2, 1.
Set, pack. And we're doing the shoes first. Now, some people like to do the rolling technique. Some people like to do the folding technique. Another little tip is when you have socks, you want to roll those and stick them inside. Oh, this is so awesome. You want to stick them inside your shoes to save space. You got plenty of time. You'll be fine. Everybody has an umbrella as well. I always recommend you want to bring an umbrella. Just make sure you don't have your liquids in the bottom of your bag because when you go through
my liquids are in the bottom.
No, they will find. They will make you stop and unpack everything, and they're not in a hurry. They will make you wait. They do not care. There's your lip gloss. Here's your sunscreen. Oh, I love your little sandals. They're gorgeous. Everybody has a belt. That's yours. That's yours. Here's your reading material. Here's your iPad. This is a bonus outfit if anybody wants to.
I need my bonus outfit.
Your shorts and 3 tank tops. You have to be able to zip 13 seconds. You have to be able to zip it. Oh my gosh, I think you did it.
That's a problem.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5. Look at you. 4. Put it on your back. Put it on your back. 3, 2, 1. Oh my gosh, you both did it.
I'm out of here. Let's go to Portugal.
Don't miss your flight.
High five.
Oh my gosh, I love it. Well done. And I have this for my height too. You're really not going to have me back.
I've got a problem. My problem is my liquids are in the bottom though.
We're going to put some more information on our website about your tours and everything you're doing for PBS.
Awesome.
I think we ate up all the time. We're going to go to break and we'll be right back.
Thank you.
We did it.
You did it. You're going to make your flight.